voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Who is about to take one last ride in an ambulance? Is Randy Orton on the cusp of his record-tying 14th World Championship?
It almost seems this matchup, this environment is perfect for the Viper. Anything goes. Anything in the imagination of Randy Orton is possible in order to capture the WWE Championship.
Randy Orton surveys exactly where he must entomb Drew McIntyre tonight here at Clash of Champions show. We've seen nearly 20 years of sinister, depraved actions perpetrated by that man, the apex predator, Randy Orton. This match seems tailor-made for the Vikings.
You know, it's rare that I agree with Byron, but it is the fact. Randy Orton thrives in this type of environment, in these sadistic environments where he is allowed to use the full breadth of his abilities to torture his opponents.
To quote our broadcast partner, JBL, who said it many times, if God created the perfect superstar from the ground up, he would look exactly like Randy Orton.
Ever since SummerSlam, the legend killer Randy Orton has been fuming his attempt to capture the WWE Championship against McIntyre that night. It has been a steady pursuit by Orton to get to this moment. Remember the lengths that he went to. 3 kicks to the skull of Drew McIntyre, causing a broken jaw.
You also question the physical state of Randy Orton, who suffered the 3 Claymore kicks at the hands of Drew McIntyre. Essentially, 2 men entering this match at less than 100%.
And Joe, it does come down to a matchup in a way of the 2 most dangerous moves in sports entertainment today. The kick to the skull and the Claymore.
I mean, we sat here for week after week watching these 2 apex predators hunt each other over and over again. And tonight, we're going to find out which guy is going to come out on top, because it will all be answered the minute that those ambulance doors close.
With a win tonight, Randy Orton can tie Triple H for the 2nd most world titles in history at 14. The only men ahead of Orton all time are the great John Cena and Orton's former mentor, the 2-time Hall of Famer Ric Flair. Cena and Flair tied at 16 world titles apiece.
Randy Orton's career has been synonymous with championships.
And ever since the path began towards Clash of Champions, Randy Orton has been furious that he's had to even think about earning a title opportunity. Randy Orton has said, I'm entitled to a title opportunity. In fact, when he took out Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton had claimed the WWE should have just handed Orton the WWE title.
Well, this is what Randy Orton wanted. This stage, this scene, and this opportunity to capture that 14th world title.
Drew McIntyre has said he would rather take a trip to the morgue than hand over his WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre set to defend, and you can see the intensity in the eyes of the indomitable WWE Champion.
That is vitriolic disdain. Despite the fractured jaws, despite the injury, Drew McIntyre made it a point to do whatever necessary to be here at Clash of Champions and defend his WWE title.
And McIntyre making his way to the ring. This is what McIntyre has sought to prove every single time he has represented this championship, that he is the best, that he will take on any comer. But Joe, it has gone to this very personal extent.
And that is a walk of a man with purpose. That is a man who is walking in there tonight knowing that his legacy, who he is as a champion, what it means to be the very best in the WWE, rides on what he accomplishes here tonight.
An 18-year journey. An 18-year journey to hold the WWE Championship. And I promise you, we will see the best that Drew McIntyre can give to ensure that that championship remains in his possession.
But in order to do so for McIntyre, he has to go through the most sinister of match stipulations in perhaps all of WWE history, an ambulance match. The only way to win is to force your opponent into the back of the ambulance and close both doors.
But this has been a hallmark of Drew McIntyre's championship reign. He has met all comers on all battlefields. He has walked out. He has taken on all challenges, and he has walked through them and been successful. And tonight, Tom, Drew McIntyre needs to walk out of here as WWE champion to cement his legacy as one of the greatest of all time.
Will it be Orton or McIntyre that incapacitates their opponent so that they can throw them into the back of an ambulance?
Introducing the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton! And his opponent, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre!
You can just feel the vitriolic disdain that the WWE Champion has for Randy Orton.
There have only been a handful of ambulance matches in the history of WWE as Drew McIntyre takes one last long look at his prized WWE title as he's set to defend here against Randy Orton. So how would you proceed in this type of match?
I mean, the mission is simple, Tom. It's full force, in your face, get to your opponent before he gets you, and pummel him into a state of unconsciousness so you can throw him in the back of that ambulance. It's not complicated.
Easier said than done between these two heavyweights, and it's Orton versus McIntyre here at Clash of Champions.
And immediately it's the champion getting the best of the challenger.
McIntyre off to a fiery start, and the thunder is rumbling through the Highlands, Tom.
Two superstars who've got very little in common except their pursuit of the WWE Championship. And now it's McIntyre on Orton.
And McIntyre just throwing bombs on Randy Orton.
Oh, and a big one right to the face. And here comes McIntyre. Those signature chops rattling the Viper.
Oh, McIntyre's relentless.
McIntyre's not allowing any room for Randy Orton to breathe.
Wow. Close range with the...
Get up.
Close range with the right down went Orton.
McIntyre is just seething right now with every shot, every blow that he delivers to the Viper. Drew McIntyre understands how important this is. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, went for the RKO. McIntyre over the top rope now, able to evade that for a second. And Orton using the middle rope. Oh, causing a low blow to McIntyre. It's all legal in this type of match. And the DDT.
That is just the resourcefulness and the ring awareness of the nearly 20-year veteran Randy Orton.
When it comes to Randy Orton, everything is an opportunity. Every misstep, every lapse in concentration, it's a deadly proposition when you're around there with the Viper.
What kind of thoughts are circulating through the mind of Randy Orton?
And the look of disgust on Orton's face.
McIntyre is hurt. Sick, cryptic smile.
Oh, wait a minute.
And McIntyre's really hurt.
This early on in the matchup, Randy Orton looks like he's loading up for it.
You gotta wonder if he got hit in that jaw.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Oh,
the
no.
broken jaw. And now it's Orton who's lying. What the? What? Wait a minute.
It's a Big Show!
Oh, he's got a big problem.
The giant, the Big Show, who's been a victim of Randy Orton this summer. Big Show slammed to Orton through the table.
The sins of Randy Orton's past coming back to haunt him in the form of the Big Show.
If Randy knew that Karma looked like that, he never would have messed with her.
And guys, this is entirely legal in an ambulance match. There's no disqualification.
I mean, the Big Show might have just ensured that Drew McIntyre retains the WWE title.
Watch this, the gigantic hand of the Big Show grabbing Orton by the leg, pulls him out of the ring, and a massive choke slam. Orton through the table.
McIntyre's got a...
He's got that knowing smile, Byron.
McIntyre knows that Randy Orton could nearly be at his end.
There's the sadistic side of Drew McIntyre that I feel we'll see come out tonight. Oh, into the top of the barricade.
I mean, think about this. Before we saw the Big Show, it seemed we were moments away from seeing a kick to the skull on a Drew McIntyre. Now it's McIntyre. Oh, maybe moments away from putting away Randy Orton.
Drew McIntyre taking a page out of his own little sadistic playbook here.
You have to be that, Joe. Yeah, you have to go to that dark place. We know Randy Orton has no problem doing it.
And now looking to dissect the Viper.
We call that doing the dirty work on the small joints, Tom.
And Drew McIntyre beginning to march Randy Orton closer and closer to the ambulance. Oh, man, but sent into the barricade.
As we march closer to the ambulance, Drew McIntyre taking every moment to punish Orton just a little bit more.
How's it for you, Randy? The champ's enjoying himself.
Think of everything Orton's done to the life, the personal life, the physical state.
Oh,
of Drew
it has to be
McIntyre.
satisfying. It has to be satisfying.
And McIntyre drawing Orton closer and closer towards the daunting ambulance here in the entranceway. And now McIntyre
McIntyre may do this now.
heading towards the ambulance with Orton.
Incoming!
Oh, face first into the door of the ambulance.
That's just the prelude to the end. Oh, Drew McIntyre. Oh, wait a second.
Oh,
McIntyre with some crutches.
And Joe, this appeared to be inevitable as McIntyre is going to try and make this
now
even
what kind of ambulance is this?
He's going to try and make this even more difficult for Randy Orton. This is as much about defending the WWE title as it is about punishing Orton.
Punishing and torturing the Viper.
Oh!
Red Cross doesn't have steel chairs.
Oh, man, steel chair to the back.
You just feel now the growing confidence of Drew McIntyre.
And dare I say, McIntyre is having fun.
You don't hear many superstars have the ability to say that when competing against Randy Orton.
McIntyre calling his shot here.
Oh, and a crutch to the midsection by Orton. Oh! And now it's Orton who turns it around, but oh, look at this, into the broken jaw! Into the broken jaw of Drew McIntyre!
Just like we saw last Monday.
A steel into the damaged jaw of McIntyre, and we knew Orton would target this.
Remember the fractured jaw from the 3 kicks to the skull from Randy Orton. Orton knows very well that is a soft spot for Drew McIntyre. It is a bullseye, and Orton just took advantage of it.
And Orton's opened one of the doors of the ambulance. Look at where McIntyre is. McIntyre's got to be careful. Orton could be one step away, maybe, from winning this
Drew's on the
matchup.
precipice of doom
Trying to
here.
get McIntyre inside the ambulance. Remember, you've got to wait a minute. Both men inside the ambulance.
You have to incapacitate your opponent.
He's got to put him out before he closes those doors.
They got to get both doors closed to win the matchup. Is Orton able to fend off McIntyre? And now McIntyre right back on top of the Viper.
If you're Drew McIntyre, you know how close you are right now. You know how close you are to finally putting Orton away.
Oh, and a powerful right hand.
Caught him right in the jaw too, Tom.
And this is where things get vicious and grimy, where you're clawing for every little scrap.
That uppercut again, jarring the jaw of McIntyre.
It's one thing to receive a blow to the jaw, but when that jaw is already fractured,
Oh, face first into the side of the ambulance.
you can completely disable the WWE champion.
And Joe, this had to be something in the back of the mind of McIntyre. Try and get this match over early, because the longer this type of punishment continues, it only benefits Orton.
Drew McIntyre, you got caught up. Admittedly, you even saw it. He was taking too much pressure. He was taking too much elation in punishing Randy Orton. And this is the price for giving Randy Orton any opportunity, any air to breathe.
Orton's up the driver's side of the ambulance.
Oh, no, this ain't good. McIntyre needs to get out of this.
McIntyre trying to get out of the
Give us a kiss!
But again, the fractured jaw. Orton might have a fractured jaw after that.
And
but
Orton's
still,
leaking, but not the way that I'm used to.
it's McIntyre who has a fractured jaw. He's got to think about that type of offense a little bit more.
All Drew McIntyre's thinking about right now is do whatever it takes to disable the challenger.
And the champion trying to fight through the pain, measuring Orton alongside the ambulance.
Here we go.
McIntyre!
Oh, gosh!
Claymore takes the door off the ambulance.
McIntyre might have hurt his knee in the process.
Well, what else did he do?
Randy Orton dodged a major bullet there. Watch this again. Drew McIntyre was going for the Claymore. It might have injured his knee upon impacting that door.
The impact that McIntyre took the door off of a vehicle is astounding enough, but jamming the knee in the process. Watch this, one more angle. Boom!
And McIntyre.
And the hinge man broke, but steel doesn't give, gentlemen.
Yes. Oh, and another uppercut here by Orton.
Think about this, if you're Drew McIntyre, you're already concerned about your fractured jaw. Now you've got a bad wheel, a bad knee.
And if the knee goes away, Byron, then what's the effectiveness of the Claymore, if at all, for the remainder of this matchup?
I don't think Drew McIntyre delivers that Claymore, Tom. I think Drew McIntyre has to seek out another form of offense.
Well, that's a question Drew McIntyre needs to find an answer to, and he needs to find an answer to that right now.
McIntyre trying to get the blood flowing back in the knee as he continues to pursue Randy Orton.
And Randy Orton is crawling into the backstage area here inside WWE Thunderdome at Amway Center. This match can go anywhere within the arena. There's no countouts, no disqualifications whatsoever.
It also means more tools, more weapons to utilize against your opponent. Hard right, jarring right hands by the WWE champion.
McIntyre's incensed.
McIntyre's been incensed the moment the bell rang for this matchup, Joe.
And trying to get some feeling back into the right leg. Oh, and another chop by McIntyre.
What is McIntyre planning for now?
Watch out.
Oh, no!
McIntyre launched into the wall.
What?
Christian?
It's Christian.
Christian's giving himself some.
Another man who's been taken out by Randy Orton this summer.
Randy Orton, this is your life, and it ain't going too good.
Good grief. First, the Big Show choke slams Orton through our announce desk, and now Christian dumping Orton.
Yeah, and again, this is the benefit of no disqualifications. Anything goes. Christian getting his licks in on Randy Orton. And this is a welcome surprise for Drew McIntyre. And the major question is now, can Drew McIntyre take advantage of this interruption, this unexpected interference?
And considering the damage done to the knee, the right knee of McIntyre, and of course the broken jaw came at a timely moment. And now it's McIntyre trying to take advantage against the Legend Killer.
Drew McIntyre knows he's got new life in this match.
Look at Orton, look at the damage. The damage that he's endured, both from the Big Show and Christian. And now Drew McIntyre, he's firing off a brand new salvo.
Drew McIntyre, we know where he's headed, guys, right back towards the ambulance.
Yeah, very wise by the WWE Champion. Remember, the only way to win is to incapacitate your opponent and throw them in the back of this ambulance, and both doors must shut behind them.
Oh boy. This could be a very hazardous situation for both Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton.
I can tell you right now, there's nothing but bad intentions standing on that hood right now, Tom.
Oh, to the eye! Orton to the eye of McIntyre, gouging the eye of the champion. Oh! Cracking the windshield.
Certainly not what Drew McIntyre planned on, and
Orton,
out of instinct alone, Orton tried to cover McIntyre.
how out of it is Randy Orton? Little Drew McIntyre's head bounced right through that windshield.
And watch this, after the thumb to the eye, McIntyre, bam, shattering the windshield. Randy Orton taking advantage of his environment, as he has done in so many championship matches throughout his career.
And I'm surprised Drew McIntyre is even moving right now. Both these men have severely punished each other.
McIntyre ascending to the top of the ambulance.
And right now, just trying to put some distance between himself and Randy Orton. Both men have taken so much damage at this point in this ambulance match.
And just being on top of this ambulance, this situation can only get worse.
That windshield's a minefield of laceration.
And Randy Orton with these rights, and McIntyre now on the roof of the ambulance.
And the Viper about to join him in that quest.
Oh, look at the back, Joe. You mentioned it just a moment ago, the windshield. You could see the lower left part of the back of McIntyre, the damage done from the windshield.
This is just an eerie, uncomfortable scene. Seeing Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre on top of the ambulance.
Standing high atop this ambulance, just seeing what has been done to the back of Drew McIntyre by Randy Orton.
The champ's fighting back.
Oh, and a knee to the face.
McIntyre favoring the jaw again.
And both these men got to be so careful. So little space to work with, and that's a lot of mass throwing heat around.
McIntyre might be trying to slide off the roof.
Oh.
Oh, precise, measured shots being delivered by Randy Orton.
Orton rifling into those punches like jackhammers.
McIntyre barely hanging on.
McIntyre hanging on
By one hand.
to the roof of the ambulance. Oh, Orton gonna make McIntyre feel every last bit as McIntyre crashes to the floor.
And look at the face of Orton. Look how satisfied he is with himself.
Sick and twisted satisfaction. But remember, Randy Orton still has to get Drew McIntyre inside the ambulance and shut both doors.
And the Viper is stalking.
I'd hate to know what Randy Orton is thinking at this moment. What else Randy Orton might have in store for Drew McIntyre. Whoa!
Wait a minute!
Shawn Michaels!
Sweet chin music! Shawn Michaels just launched Randy Orton off the top of the ambulance!
My goodness! First the Big Show, then Christian, and now the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels!
2 words for you, Randy Orton!
Once again, just when Randy Orton thought he had Drew McIntyre, right where he wanted him. Surprise, surprise, sweet chin music has arrived.
And then tossing Orton off the top of the ambulance. Another man on the hit list of the legend killer Randy Orton this year gets his revenge, but now the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre is back up to his feet.
McIntyre's up and McIntyre's mission is clear. Get Randy Orton inside the ambulance.
Joe, that knee is giving McIntyre tons of trouble.
But he's doing his best to try to rev up the engine.
The back of McIntyre covered in cuts and bruises from going into the windshield of the ambulance, the right leg damage after claymoring the driver's side door off of the ambulance, and now McIntyre continues to fight on against Orton.
McIntyre marching towards the ambulance. Bad knee at all.
Taking Orton for that walk, he's getting ready to dump him in.
Trying to get the 250-pound frame of Randy Orton inside the ambulance. Orton able to dodge it. RKO on the floor.
McIntyre's eyes are glazed over.
Oh, and his hand went to that jaw.
This is anybody's victory right now.
Every time it looks like McIntyre has an opening, Randy Orton able to shut it. Watch this. Was nearly in the ambulance, and then bam! Orton able to hit the RKO to the broken jaw of the WWE Champion.
In the most emphatic way possible, Randy Orton may have just secured his 14th world title reign.
Now Orton faced with the task of getting the champion in the back of that ambulance.
Got the champion inside. Got the champion inside. McIntyre's in the back of the ambulance.
All Orton has to do is shut both doors.
McIntyre inside. Orton trying to get the doors closed. There's one. Is McIntyre's WWE title reign about to end?
Orton knows he's about to win the WWE Championship.
Orton trying to close the door. Trying to close it. McIntyre gets his hands out.
Defiant till the end, the WWE Champion.
And the champion says no.
Oh, to the eye. Turn it out. Some fair play.
Drew McIntyre realizing how close he just came to losing the WWE Championship.
And the champion has decided, okay, we're going to play by Randy Orton's rules.
And McIntyre avoiding catastrophe inside the ambulance. Now back outside. Claymore!
This time, McIntyre hits the Claymore.
Opens the door.
And now it's Randy
Up
Orton.
he goes.
Orton, who's lifeless.
Tossing Orton into the back of the ambulance. McIntyre looking to...
What's McIntyre doing? Drew McIntyre could have just won this match. Wait a second. Wait a second.
This is personal. McIntyre measuring. Oh no, and a kick to the skull of the legend killer.
There is your receipt, Randy Orton.
Drew McIntyre flatlines Randy Orton.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre.
The source of so much pain for so many over Randy Orton's career. Tonight, it was the source of Drew McIntyre's victory.
Not only did Drew McIntyre accomplish the incredible feat of retaining the WWE title, he made Randy Orton suffer the same way that McIntyre had to for weeks.
It was a bit of a walk down memory lane tonight. All of Randy Orton's transgressions, well, they came back to haunt him. And the biggest one of all was crossing this man, your WWE champion, Drew McIntyre.
You said it, Joe. It was all about Drew McIntyre cementing his legacy as WWE champion. And this is huge. This is a huge accomplishment. An ambulance match victory over Randy Orton to retain the WWE championship.